Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome, 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 welcome in. How are you? How are you doing? How is everybody today? We are going to be doing good. How you doing, Toy, Jim? How you guys doing? So yeah, we're live on a Monday. Um, we're going to try to do some phone calls today. We're going to try to answer some questions. We're going to have a pretty nice day today. If you guys haven't already, though, I do have a new video out that premiered today. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it out now. Let me know what you guys think. Um, oh, how is the volume for my microphone, everyone? I was hearing a lot of chatter on the last stream saying that my microphone was really low. Am I at a good volume right now? I just want to make sure. Okay, thank you guys. Well, we do have some missed calls from last week, from the last stream we did last week. I know I was supposed to do a second stream last week. Stuff happened, life got in the way, but we're definitely going to be taking care of at least obviously the stream today. Hopefully, we can do another one tomorrow. Um, I might not be able to on Wednesday. Very low chance on Wednesday because Wednesday is actually going to be a late day for me. Um, and then Thursday is going to be a definite no. Um, and Friday is kind of up in the air. Kind of just depends on how I feel, but more than likely, no. Um, Romance scammers, how you doing? Welcome in. So yeah, we've got some missed calls from our stream last week. We're going to be trying to take care of them. We've got, I don't know, three missed calls from last week, so we're going to be calling them real fast, making sure if they are live or not. On top of that, we'll be searching online. Whew. Luann, how you doing? We're going to be searching online for some more. Hopefully, we can get a hold of some PCH ones. From the looks of it, there were quite a few credit card ones, um, FTC kind of scams that we're going to try to tap into. We're going to be trying to call a couple different types of scammers today, so we can get a good variety of them. And my goal is to try to keep them on for as long as possible. Still do what I usually do. Still grill them, still grind them down. But my goal is to try to keep them on the phone for a little bit longer. Normally, we're able to keep them on the phone for about anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, usually in total. Um, I'm hoping we can be able to try to up that to 45. 45 is my normal that I want to try to get them to. Thank you, Jim. That last one, or the one that the video I posted today, I know there were a lot of questions about it because a lot of people weren't understanding that it is basically a scam at its core, and they use a lot of deceitful tactics to be able to try to get you to sign up for their programs. And that's the whole point of it. It's not like your normal refund scam or the PCH scams or a credit card scams where they try to steal your banking information, your personal information, your name, address, social security number. It's not like those kinds of scams where they can use it maliciously. That one is very much what's called a bait and switch. They dangle that life alert style product in your face, tell you, oh, it's free, it's wonderful, it's going to change your life, it's wonderful. And they preach it and preach it and preach it. And then at the very end, then they flip it to say, oh, hey, by the way, though, if you want this product, you have to sign up for the subscription, though. There's no way around it. You have to sign up for the subscription. And then looking over a lot of the customer reviews for it off of stream, looking at a lot of the customer reviews for it, was a lot of people saying that to cancel the subscription is extremely difficult. You got to call back 4, 5, 6 different times just to be able to get put to the correct department. And it's just a pain in the ass. Plus, they end up usually charging you a lot more than what they originally say. So it's a lot of that kind of tactic with it. It's not, like I said, it's not your traditional. They steal your information to use it maliciously. It's they get you to sign up for a subscription that is damn near impossible to get rid of. And that's the part of the scam that's what really solidifies it as a scam. Um, yes. Yeah. Oh, hey, Solid. Welcome in. Um, a lot of that one, it's a pain in the ass, and a lot of what he does is like a aggressive telemarketing service. And that's what I was picking up on a lot, because unfortunately I have done telemarketing and it sucks. But it's very similar to that, to where they have an answer and they have a rebuttal for everything you say, and their whole goal is to try to push and push and push for you to get this product. It's almost exactly like the $100 voucher scams, to where with the $100 voucher scams, they dangle in front of you and give you all different kinds of, this product is great, this product is wonderful, you get all of this for free, you can use it any way you want. Oh, but by the way, in order to get this product, you have to pay for the shipping and handling. You have to. There's no way around it. Um, it's very similar, almost just like that. The only difference is that with that one, with the $100 voucher ones, typically they take your banking information and use it maliciously to be able to go in later and drain your account. That's really the big difference with that. With the company that I was talking to, or the representative I was talking to, that, as far as I could tell, they don't do that. But instead, they overcharge you. It's a pain in the ass to get back a hold of the correct department and convince them to be able to cancel your subscription. And when you do contact them, they don't always cancel the subscription. The representative you talk to will tell you, "Oh yeah, it's canceled. Don't worry about it. You won't have to worry about it ever again." And then the following month, you still will get charged. So it's very similar to that, and that's why I still classify it as a scam. And I did also I see a lot of comments saying, this guy sounds American. This guy sounds American. I 1000% believe he was American. I 1000% believe he does live in the States, and the company is probably based in, the call center he was at was probably based in the States. Um, so I 100% believe that he was based in the States. He doesn't see, he was doing what he was trained to do, and he doesn't see how what he's doing is very predatory for towards very predatory towards the elderly. And that's what I was trying to also kind of open his eyes to make him see, which was why I asked so many different questions. Why I asked, well, what happened? What's going to happen if I do this? And it's trying to open his eyes to be able to see, hey, yeah, some of these practices that we're doing aren't really the greatest. You know, I'm not really sure about this. And nobody really asks these questions. And it's true, nobody really asks these kinds of questions. And that, hopefully, that's being able to open his eyes more to being able to see, hey, maybe this isn't the greatest company to work for. Um, exactly, Toy. And they're the same kind of, it's the same kind of thing. And it's predatory. It's being able to try to bully a customer into getting to do what you want. All of your questions and everything sound legit, and I even saw one of the commenters saying, he was a he was in sales for like 25 years or something like that, and everything this young man was saying in response and everything, that's exactly what I would have done. Um, and that's how I was trained to do it. And it's true because a lot of companies will train their employees to respond just like he did. So, but yeah, today we're going to be trying to do some phone calls, see what's going on. Hopefully, we can be able to get a hold of somebody and just annoy the shit out of them. Um, we're going to call as many as we can, and then, like we've been doing the past couple streams, we're going to end up doing probably about an hour to hour and a half ish of we're going to switch over to the members club chat. So if you are a member, you'll be able to still comment and chat, no problems, no worries about that. If you're not a member, though, you won't be able to say anything in chat. If you do want to try to join the members club, you can. Right below this stream, there's going to be a red join button. If you click on that, it'll come up with 3 different options, level 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody just stick with level 1 for now. If you do level 1, it's just $3 a month. Just $3 for a full 30 days. Okay? With that, you're going to get an emblem next to your name in chat. You're going to be able to get access to members only emojis in chat that are created by our main head moderator, Christian, who I'm hoping will be able to jump in later in chat today. Also, you're going to be getting a lot of behind-the-scenes kind of content where I post behind-the-scene photos, any kind of poll questions just to my members. You'll be able to have access to a lot of that. Plus, I'm going to be doing a lot more members-only videos, so you guys will be able to have access to a lot of those too. So keep an eye out for that. If you do want to join it, I really appreciate it. Like I said, if you look below this stream, it'll be a red join button if you're already subscribed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and then it'll turn to a red join button. Click on that and select option 1. Like I said, it's for $3 a month, just $3, and you'll be able to get all of these kind of features with it. So yes, it is there. So we will go ahead and try to jump in here. I need to double check that one of my settings is still correct. It wasn't. Thank God I looked. Okay. And water, get a nice little water break right there. Ugh. And hopefully we can jump into some of these. Right now, we'll just do a quick run through of some of our missed calls just to see if any of them are still live right now. If they are, cool, we'll mess with them. If not, if they're not live, we at least have a record that they were live at one point. So let's jump into some of these. Okay, well, it sounds like this first one is probably going to be a dud. Ugh. Yeah, it's going to be a voicemail, which is fine. Um, if they are still live, that means that they'll at least see that there's a missed call from me, and hopefully they'll call back. So like I said, we'll just jump to the next one, see if maybe that one will be live. We'll just keep ping-ponging around. Eventually, we will get somebody. Oh, I told my wife I would remind her that I am streaming. That's a voicemail. Give me 1 second. Okay. So now we'll go into our list. Also, if you guys do want to, let's see, is it in here yet? No. Okay. So let's go ahead and start going through our lineup. Hopefully, we could be able to find somebody. Okay, so this first one that we'll call, it says it's basically a bank. There was a fraudulent charge on your account, and call this number to try to dispute it. So they're probably trying to go after bank account numbers. And that's fine. Solid. Ooh. Let Okay, so
Service. Kindly please contact your provider.
okay, so that number, they either turned off the phone. They either turned off the phone to give it some time to cool, or they did just or they're just getting flooded so much that they're just putting it on hold and just forwarding everybody, which they'll do. Publishers go with regards to reason for the call. Urgency. I love it when people put on here pretty much the entire voicemail and information because it makes everyone's freaking job so much easier. Available Monday through Friday. Okay. We'll try this number.
America place to win. Visit PCH.com or
hi, Lucy.
download our PCH apps. There are so many opportunities to play
Sasha.
to win. And remember, the winning is
good
always
girls.
free. In a few words, tell me the main reason for your call. You can say things like, cancel my order, did not receive my order, hear my balance, make a payment, technical support, sweepstakes. So how can I help you?
Sweepstakes.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to the operator.
Come on. Okay, so now it's dialing. This is supposed to be...
Host, Kenneth Spencer. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
hi, Spencer. My name is Carl Thompson. I received a phone call, a weird phone call earlier today saying something about I won a prize and to call this number to try to claim. Is this the right number that I need to be, or right department I need to be talking to?
Of course, that should be accurate. Now, you said you received a phone call.
Well, I did get a phone call, and they left a voicemail saying to call this number.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alrighty then. So, firstly, I definitely have to verify if you were actually in fact selected as a winner. These calls tend to, we do have situations a lot recently where a lot of clients are complaining about receiving calls about they've won, which haven't been true. So what I can do for you here is I just need to verify your first and last name along with your zip code, see if I can pull up a profile just to verify if you're actually selected as a winner.
Okay, yeah. My name is Carl Thompson.
And how do you spell a first name?
Carl is C as in cat, A as in apple, R as in Romeo, L as in Lima.
Thank you. And your last name?
Thompson. That's going to be T as in Tom, H as in Henry, O as in Oscar, M as in Mary, P as in Paul, S as in Sam, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy.
All right. And next, could you also verify your zip code for me, please?
Yeah. The zip code is 86401.
86401.
Yes.
Thank you so much for verifying that. Do you mind if I place you on a brief hold while I try to pull up a profile here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so he is going through with it. That voice prompt in the beginning was weird because it didn't sound like they were going through with the PCH scam. So I was confused which way they were going to take it. And I was hoping that I'd be able to get through to somebody for this kind of scam. Right now, he's not looking for my profile or anything. Oh my god, that's freaking awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Hey, Lightning. So basically right now he's just going through, he could be doing a couple different things right now with that information. He could be trying to look through the phone history to see if his number did actually call me. Just a way to verify. He could be trying to look me up personally to see where in the area I am to make sure I am a real person and not a scam baiter. Or he could be just trying to find his script. It could be a couple different things that he's trying to do right now. I wish I could have you guys hear this hold music, because it's actually interesting. I've never heard this kind of music.
Thompson.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, thank you so much for patiently holding. I do apologize for the long hold. I was able to verify that you were, in fact, selected as a winner in the Publishers Clearinghouse 71st year anniversary.
Oh,
You
awesome.
attracted a Cast Award payout valued at $1 million, along with a bonus of $5,000 a week for life. So congratulations. Yes, you have been selected as a winner here with the Publishers Clearinghouse.
Wait a second. You're saying that I won $1 million and $5,000 a week?
Yes, you have been subjected to $1 million, which will be delivered to you in the form of a certified cashier check. Once the prize patrol arrives at your residence, they'll also submit the paperwork, which you'll then set up your direct deposit, or if you so desire to receive
Oh my
your
God.
$5,000
Oh my God.
a
Oh my
week
God.
in
Oh my
check.
God. This is real. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Oh my God, Spencer. Okay, so I'm sorry. This is completely blowing
I
my
do
mind right now.
understand.
What?
Of course, take your time.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so
I understand how overwhelmed you must
what?
feel at the moment. That's okay. No problem.
What all do I? Yeah, give me just 1 second, okay? Oh my God,
No problem at all.
babe. Can you grab my work pen out of my drawer, please? Oh my God. Okay, so Spencer, I'm sorry. What all do I need to do to be able to claim this? Do I need
Well,
to do anything, or do I just need to like wait at my house for you guys to get here? Like what?
Well, all right. At this current point in time, what is required is you just provide us with a suitable day and time in which you'd be home and readily available to claim your certified cashier's check. We'll move forward with having your delivery scheduled.
Okay. Okay. So what is the soonest I can be able to get this?
Well, the soonest date available for delivery, from what I've seen here on my system, would be Tuesday, August 19th, 2025, at 3:30 p.m.
At 3:30?
Yes, that's the soonest date I see available. There are a few
Okay.
deliveries to be carried out, so yours will be the second delivery tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes,
Spencer.
that is tomorrow,
Spencer. So you
Tuesday.
know, I'm also taking notes on this, just so I can be able to keep track of what's all going on. Um,
Of course.
oh my God, this is amazing. Okay, so, yeah, let's go ahead and set up for that. Set up for tomorrow at 3:30.
Okay, so tomorrow would work for you. Tomorrow, August 19th, 2025, at 3:30 p.m.
Yes.
Alrighty then. So I'll move forward with having that scheduled for you. Now, upon delivery, you should have within your possession a valid proof of identification along with your claimer's
So,
receipt. You
a
present
valid
both
proof of
documents to the price.
identification, would that be like my driver's license
A
or
driver's
social
license or
security
state ID that
card
is.
or what?
No, social security card would not work. It has to be a picture ID, a driver's license, or a state ID that is not currently expired.
Okay, yeah, I've got my driver's license, so I can use that.
Right. Now, also, you are required to have within your possession your claimer's receipt. You'd present both documents to the Press Patrol once they've arrived at your residence. Once authenticated, they'll sign off on your check, and you should be good to go.
Okay,
Did
so
you have
where
any
do I get my
queries, any
claimer's
problems?
receipt?
Your claimer's receipt would have been submitted to you with your notification. So just double check your notification. You can scan through your notification, right? And look for a tag that says.
Let me look, because I wrote down everything that was in the voicemail. Publishers Clearinghouse with
That was in the
regards
what?
to the voicemail. Publishers Clearinghouse with regards
So,
to
hold
a
on.
delivery
Hold on.
house.
You received a voicemail?
Yeah, it was a voicemail.
You received a voicemail. Okay. And it was not an email or a letter in the mail.
No.
That seems strange. Alright. Alright. Do you mind if I place you on a brief hold while I check something here real quick? It maybe take up to 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Is
not
that
a problem.
okay?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you for that. Hold on.
Crap, I think it got screwed up. So they don't say anything in these notes saying that it was in an email. It doesn't say anything about that. It just has the information for it. Um, yeah, it just has the information for it. It doesn't say anything about if it was a voicemail or if it was an email. So that might have screwed it up. And typically, usually they send out these notifications in a voicemail. And I told this guy right off the bat that I got a voicemail or I got a phone call. So I'm kind of confused why he kept going with it, but I really hope he doesn't drop it because of that. I really hope he doesn't drop it because of that. Um, he should. It really depends on how desperate he is, if he wants to mess with me or not at this point. I'm hoping he wants to keep going with it. Unfortunately, this is one of the things on, it's in the notes for this call, which is great. Everything that was said in it, but it one way or the other, if this goes through or not, excuse me, if this goes through or not, I'm going to add in a note to this that he's active and that he claims that it was a email, not a phone call. So that way, other baiters, when they try to go in, they can be able to uh, get this correct and be able to get him even further. I really hope so, because Spencer sounds like he's really calm and collected, and it'll be fun to mess with him. It'll be a lot of fun to mess with him, because I'm pretty sure I can get him to rage. My only problem, though, is I kind of feel like he also might be the kind of person who hangs up, who just, instead of dealing with it, he just says, nah, screw it, and hangs up on me. And it's interesting because he's got very, very minimal accent. You don't. It's really, really small, but he's got a very slight accent that sometimes comes through. But it is very American sounding. So he probably has been working on it for a while. And honestly, this sucks, but more likely he has a job where he deals with a lot of Americans. So I'm not saying this is the entire industry, but I have seen that a lot of them who have a really good American, who can do a really good American accent, will typically work jobs where they're like some kind of, what can I say, bartender at a resort, or some kind of customer service clerk or something like that at a resort that a lot of Americans go to. Again, like I said, it's not every single one of them. It's not every single time. I'm just saying that usually it's some kind of job where they deal with Americans a lot, and that's how they're able to really perfect their American accent, is because they hear it all day, every day at their regular job, or they've heard it all day, every day, all the time. So they're able to perfect it really well. He has me on hold for a while. Yeah, we're still on hold, which is weird. I wish I could have you guys hear this hold music, but YouTube doesn't like that, and YouTube will very quickly demonetize me, or demonetize this live. And I don't want to go through all that. So I don't want to go through the whole hassle of trying to dispute it and everything. So I do have it muted on your side. I'm sorry. Let's do a check real fast. Hello, Spencer? Spencer, are you there? Spencer, is anybody here? I'm kind of worried that he's putting me on hold and he's going to just let me sit here. I hope he doesn't. So we'll give it another minute or two. If there is no answer, we'll hang up and we'll call him back. But I kind of feel like he has me in purgatory right now, just sitting. God, I really hope he's still going through with this. But how are you guys? How was your Monday going so far? I know it's pretty much over now. It's almost 5 o'clock now. And for a lot of my East Coast and European viewers, it's close to being in the nighttime now. So how was your guys' Monday? How are we doing today? How was your guys' weekend? Hi, Spy. Or hello, hi, Spy. How are you? Okay, so we're still on hold. So I'm going to hang up and then call him back. Now. And see what's going on.
Win. Visit PCH.com or download our PCH apps. There are so many opportunities to play to win. And remember, the winning is always free. In a few words, tell me the main reason for your call. You can say things like, cancel my order, did not receive my order, hear my balance, make a payment, technical support, sweepstakes. So how can I help you?
Sweepstakes? Okay, so we're going back through everything.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to the operator.
We're going back through everything to try to get back in touch with him because I feel like he put me in purgatory. And I don't want to just sit in purgatory until the phone eventually just hangs up. So we're trying to call him back and get him back on the line. Voicemail box is full. Cannot accept. So we'll try calling him. We'll try calling him back one more time and see if we can't get him on. If not, we will come back to this number. Yeah, we'll if anything, we'll put this one on hold and come back to it. Sweepstakes. Yeah, if anything, we'll come back to it. We'll give it a little bit and come back to it because he very much is willing to, and I think the notes were just screwed up on this call. I hope it's not. Oh, I think he's back.
Roger Breyer speaking. How may I assist you?
Hello, Roger.
Yes. How may I
Uh,
assist you?
Hi, my name is Carl Thompson. I was just talking with Spencer, and he had put me on hold, and then the phone call dropped, and I don't know what happened. So I'm just trying to call back to see if I can't get back in touch with him.
You said Spencer. Spencer. Was that Kenneth Spencer?
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
Was that Kenneth Spencer?
I believe so, yes.
All right. Please hold for transfer.
Yeah, not a problem. And mute myself. Okay. So somebody was able to pick up, and more likely, from the sounds of it, either he walked away from the phone. It's just they're working off one phone, and he walked away for a second, so a different scammer picked up, or it's a network, and it's whoever picks up the phone first. Um, when you dial this number, it basically goes out to a bunch of different phone lines, or physical phones, and whoever picks up first gets that call. So um, that's what it sounds like. More likely is that the first guy that we talked to was Spencer, and Spencer picked up. He put me on hold, purgatory, and when I called back this time, I was talking with Roger, I think his name was.
Contacting the Publishers Clearinghouse. Kenneth Spencer speaking. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hey, Spencer, it's Carl Thompson. We were just talking, and
I do apologize. I
yeah,
think I was getting a few other calls. My apologies.
okay, yeah, I don't know what exactly happened. Everything was good, and then while I was on hold, the phone call dropped. I'm sorry.
My apologies. So I provide you with your delivery. Okay. So what we were doing is we were looking into your claimers receipt, right? And
Yes.
from what I'm seeing here, right? Giving the restrictions implemented by your state, that is why you received that form of notification. Because what has happened is with states like Arizona and Texas and Connecticut, Virginia, because telemarketing is at a all-time high, a lot of these states have been solicited and restricted. They have been flagged. So restrictions implemented by the Federal Trade Commission, that is why you received a phone notification, all right, which would mean
Oh,
that you would
okay.
have to generate a claimer's receipt. So the state is forcing you to pick one up, right? We're not able to submit a letter in the mail to you given Federal Trade Commission restrictions,
Okay,
right?
so
So
does it normally, because you were saying something about whether I got it in an email or not. So does it normally
yes.
come in an email, or is it usually by phone, or
Right. Usually, for most states, right? For not for most, because ever since 2021, with the investigation from the Federal Trade Commission, there has been a lot of restrictions, and you have to understand that. Because telemarketing is at a all-time high, that is why they are clamping down on a lot of states, and they're not really giving any leniency.
oh,
All right.
yeah,
So
okay.
for a few
Okay.
states, there aren't any restrictions. We can just show up at their door. For some states, it's letters. For some states, it's email. For some states, it's both. But for a certain few states, it's strictly a phone call. All right.
Oh,
So your state was flagless for a phone call. So that is why you were not received a detailed notification letter in the mail. Right. So what will happen is you'd have to generate a claimer's receipt at any one of the consortium of manufacturers, local sponsors. Because, like I said, you see the claimer's receipt. The claimer's receipt is what the company used to waive the 32.2 tax percentage that is extracted with their cash or payout, right?
oh, okay.
So because you know how you said you work, so you know how the system works. Whenever you're getting a government benefit check, a payroll check, whatever it is, they always try to withdraw the taxes first before it's deposited into your account or
Oh,
before you
yeah,
receive your
they
check
always
or
try to
whatever it
take
is.
taxes out first
Yes.
for everything.
Exactly. So because we try to waive that 32.2 taxes, certain states implement these restrictions in order to hinder you from doing so, right? So because you would be now required to, because nothing works without a claimer's receipt,
Oh, okay.
right? Nothing works without a claimer's receipt, and they won't allow the price patrol access into the state if it doesn't show in the system that you generated a claimer's receipt, right?
Okay.
Because they want you to go through that system. So you'd have to purchase sorry, I used the word purchase loosely, my apologies. You'd have to generate a claimer's receipt from any one of the consortium of manufacturers, local sponsors, right? That in fact that intends allow the state to get some portion of tax from within your funds.
Okay.
That's
So
that's a
where
loophole
what
that they found it.
you said that I'd have to go to one of these sponsors to generate this
A
claimer's
claimer's
receipt.
receipt.
So
So
what are the sponsors? Like, can I
all
go to
right.
my
So there
local
should
courthouse and do this, or do I
all
have
right.
any federal building will work, or do I have to go to a specific, like, is it a company?
No, like I said, these are brands that are affiliated with the consortium of manufacturers. So most of the time, this would include like Rite Aid, Fred Meyer's, Kroger's, I think Walgreens, CVS Pharmacy. These are just a few
Oh,
that
I've
I
got a
can name right off
Walgreens,
the top
like,
of my head.
yeah, I've got a Walgreens like 2 blocks away from my house.
So you have a Walgreens that you can just walk to, right?
Oh yeah, well I could if I want to, but it's like
Gotcha,
honestly, it's
gotcha.
like 110 degrees outside, and I really don't want to
Right, right.
walk in 110
Gotcha.
degree weather. But yeah, I've got a Walgreens like 5 minutes away from my house.
Okay, well, I do believe a Walgreens would work perfectly. Now, what would be required is the accounts department here at the Publishers Clearinghouse will pull the barcode from your certified cashier's check. Right now, there's a stamp imprinted on your certified cashier's check by the Better Business Bureau. The accounts department will pull the barcode, have the barcode submitted to you. You would then use this barcode. You take this barcode to the Walgreens. You take it to the cashier, right? You show it to the cashier. They scan it and then they hand you your claimer's receipt, right? Do
Oh,
you
okay.
have a cell phone?
Yeah, I'm actually talking right now on my cell phone.
Okay. All right. So I guess firstly, what I would need you to do is verify your cell phone number.
My cell phone number.
All right. Now, like again, let me just explain the process to you again. Sorry. The accounts department pulls the barcode. They submit the barcode to you via text message. Once you're able to receive the barcode and pull up the barcode, you will then take the barcode to the clerk, the cashier in the Walgreens, right? You show it to the cashier, they scan your barcode. Now, to protect the confidentiality and the security of your delivery and your cash award payout, no customer service agent, no tour manager, no clerk will have any knowledge about your cash award payout or about your delivery or about the fact that you were selected as a winner. So all that they would be required to do is scan the barcode, then that generates your claimer's receipt. They won't have any knowledge about the details. What will happen is on that receipt you'll have a confirmation number, right? Because you would have used the barcode from the certified cashier's check
Okay,
to
so would I
generate your
be
claimer's
showing
receipt.
them a barcode, or would I be showing them a confirmation number?
You would be showing them a barcode. I do believe it does come with a confirmation number as well, to be honest. Right?
Okay.
So you would be showing them a barcode that they are at the Walgreens. Now, where were we before I moved there? Let me see what's happening. Now, okay, so your delivery has already been scheduled for tomorrow in the afternoon,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So the formal
tomorrow at 3:30.
Right. So tomorrow, so the formal details will be required, right? So we'll submit that. I'll just submit that before I sign off from work. They'll have that, and they'll move forward with your delivery. All right.
Okay, so
Now,
just
what?
so I understand everything that is going on, I'm going to be getting a barcode with a confirmation number text to my phone. Is that correct?
Correct. And then
Okay,
you would
so then
take
I
this
take
barcode
that
to the
and I go
Walgreens.
to Walgreens and I
Hmm.
show them this barcode and what
They'll
exactly will they
scan it.
say? They'll scan it and what exactly will
Yes.
they say?
They'll scan it, and they won't say anything. You'll show them the barcode. They'll scan it, and then they'll hand you your claim license.
Okay.
Right?
And
Uh,
like, is it a like paper receipt? Like if I'm purchasing something, or will it be a piece of paper? Like, what exactly is it?
yes, it's like purchasing something. So they scan the barcode, the receipt is printed, they hand it to you.
Okay.
Right. So what I'll do is now the delicate information about the barcode is, right? Your barcode to protect you and the confidentiality of your certified cashier's check. Your barcode rejuvenates every hour. So within an hour, the barcode expires, right? So after an hour, you can't receive the barcode. After an hour, the barcode expires. You then have to get a new one. In the event that that happens, you'd have to contact that department to request a new barcode. All right?
Okay.
All right. So the situation with the barcode, right? Were you wanting me to get the accounts department to provide that to you now, or were you going to wait until a later date to generate that?
Honestly, if you want to just send it to me now, that'd be great.
Okay, well, like I said, it's only valid for an hour, so you only have an hour from the time that you receive it to make sure you generate your claimer's receipt and have it in your possession. And it is much safer to have it within your possession from now, so once they arrive in the state tomorrow, the IRS is able to verify that you did generate a claimer's receipt and nothing can hinder your delivery.
Okay. Yeah. Like, honestly, as soon as we get off the phone, I'll probably just drive over to the Walgreens and get this taken care of.
Alrighty then. So let me
Now,
just
I don't have to like pay any money for this or like give any money or anything when I go to the cashier.
Typically, with these types of situations, that is normally required. They normally do charge a fee because that's why they're trying to force you to do it that way. That's why they want you to generate your claimer's receipt that way,
Okay.
rather
Do you
than
know
me
how
just sending
much?
one to you.
Do you know how much typically it is?
No, see, it varies for state to state. States vary, cities vary. So once I generate the barcode, that's when I'd be able to provide you with any amounts or fees. Is is there something particular that you were worried about? Like, were you
Oh
worried
no
that it
no
may
no
be
no
too
no.
high?
No. I have some money in my bank account. I'm fine with that. I just don't like unexpected dollar amounts. So like if it's
Oh, oh, so you
it,
wouldn't want to just show up there and then they're telling you about funds. That's what
yeah,
you mean.
I don't want to show up and them tell me, oh, hey, by the way, this is going to cost, you know, $10, or hey,
Oh,
by the way, this is going to cost $1,000. I don't want. I don't like the unexpectedness. So if I knew ahead of time, I'd be like, okay, yeah, not a problem. I knew that already. Spencer told me about that already. Here you go.
right.
Not a
So
problem.
so definitely once we generate the barcode, then it would tell us right then and there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so am I staying on the phone with you while you're generating that barcode, or are you going to be calling
Yes.
me back? Or
I'll just place you on hold for about a few minutes. I'll get them to generate the barcode. They'll text it to you, and should be good to go. It will be submitted to you by a local number. So just let me place you on hold for about 1 or 2 minutes. Get that barcode. Have it texted to you. Is
okay,
that
yeah,
okay?
not a problem.
All right. Thank you for your time. Hold on.
Okay, so I think what he's wanting me to do is he's going to be purchasing. He's basically sending me a barcode, and from that barcode, I take it. I go down to Walgreens. I show them the barcode. They scan it, and from there, I have to end up paying. I'm basically paying for a gift card right then and there. It's a lot. It's a little bit more direct route. So instead of having to go down and buy a gift card and physically hold it, they purchase it all online, and then I'm sending them the money that way. I think that's what's going on. I'm pretty sure that's what is going on. Um, I'm about 90% confident that's what's going to be happening, and he's going and trying to generate it. So he's trying to figure out how much he can be able to try to take. So we'll see exactly how much he's wanting to try to do it for. He said I'll be getting it's going to be sent to me from a other phone number or something like that. So we're gonna see. We're gonna keep track of that other phone number that he's gonna send it to me from, and see what we need to do from there. But more likely, it's a way to get around actually buying a physical gift card and having me hold the physical gift card and having to read off the numbers on the back. It's just he's buying one online and having me basically pay give the barcode to the cashier, have the cashier scan it, them go, okay, that's going to be $500. I give them $500, and then it electronically just gets sent straight to them. It's probably a way to cut out the middleman. So, and Spencer it sounds like Spencer is very much on board for getting me. He's dealt with me so far. He's dealt with me interrupting a lot and butting in and saying stuff and cutting him off, and you could hear it in his voice. He was starting to get annoyed from it. So we'll slowly start picking at it once we get down there. And I can say that, the barcode didn't work, or something. I'll make up a reason why it didn't work, and we'll go from there. I'll probably say that, the barcode didn't work and the cashier can't do anything about it. And I came back home and I don't know what to do, and, help. From there, more than likely, he'll end up either having me purchase a physical card or have me mail out a check or have me get a cashier's check from my bank. From the sounds of it, he's pretty professional, and he does his best to sound professional. He does his absolute best to try and sound professional. So we're going to try to wear that down and see what we can't get out of him. If you guys haven't already, if you guys could hit like on the stream, it really does help. It helps push out the stream to more people who become aware of this kind of thing, aware of these kinds of scams. That means less likely they are to become victims. Less victims means less money for these scammers. Less money for these scammers means less likely they're going to want to continue trying to scam, and basically just cut down on scammers altogether, which is exactly what we're trying to do. Is try to do our best and see what we can do to be able to cut down as many of these scammers as we can. DKC, how you doing? I'm sorry I missed your comment. Good evening. Most of this phone call is just being on hold for right now. Ooh. And we got a missed call from another number. A callback. Did you call me? Yeah. So... Okay, so... Solid. Welcome back. How'd you bowl, dude? How'd you do? So we got a missed call from somebody else. I'm not sure if that's the buddy that this guy is talking about. But we're definitely going to at least try to give it a phone call. After. Oh, it is associated with him. Looking further down in the notes. Hey, man, solid consistency. It's all about consistency, okay? But that phone number is associated with it. Olin, welcome in.
Thompson.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, thank you so much for patiently holding. Again, I do apologize for the long hold. Could you check your cell phone to see if you had received the barcode?
I have not received any barcode. I did get a missed call from someone, but that's about it. What? It hung up? Really? Yeah, and I got no... I'm pretty sure it just randomly hung up. Or not randomly hung up, but I'm pretty sure his phone randomly hung up. So we'll call him right back. So yeah, we'll call him back. We'll see what exactly happened. And I haven't got a barcode or nothing. I'm not seeing anything, which is weird. Sweepstakes. Hopefully I get back in touch with Spencer. Hopefully I get back in touch with Spencer.
The Publishers Clearinghouse, how may I assist you?
Hey, Spencer, it's Carl.
Ah,
Hey, what happened? The phone call dropped again.
I'm not quite sure. My apologies. I was talking. I saw you got disconnected. I was just setting up to call you back. Now, you said you checked your text messages and there was no barcode at all submitted to you?
No, I did get a phone call from another number. I don't know if they're associated with you or not, but I did get a missed call from a number, but that's about it. I have not received any kind of text message or anything.
All right, and it's 928-274.
Yes.
Text message again for me, please. Maybe delayed a minute.
Okay, give me 1 second. No, Spencer, no, I don't have any kind of missed call or anything, or not missed call, but missed text message.
Okay. Okay, hold on. And you still haven't received any forms of text messages?
No, I haven't gotten anything. Let me look again. I've got your phone call that is going. No text message on here. And is this other phone number? Hey Spencer, is this other phone number associated with you?
What is the phone number? Yes.
That should be the number that you received the text message from.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got the missed call from them
Mm-hmm.
when we were
But
talking,
no text
but
messages.
no text messages from them.
All right. Try sending that. Try sending a text message to that number.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, I just sent a text message to them saying hello.
Okay. Did you get any response?
No. Well, I mean, I literally just sent it, so. But I haven't gotten anything from them. Oh. Yeah, I just got a text message back from them saying hello.
But you still haven't received the barcode.
Correct.
Well, I am being informed that they did submit the barcode to you. I do apologize for the inconvenience. You still haven't received the barcode, right? You only received the hello.
No, I haven't. Looking at.
And you're sure
Let me
you're sure
look
able
again.
to
Let
receive
me
picture
look
message?
around. Looking at your. I'm on the call with you. I have no text messages or anything from you. From that number, I've got no missed call or missed texts or anything
All right,
from
hold
them.
on.
Yeah. He's getting a little frustrated. Oh, Onyx, let's bring your tail down. He's getting a little frustrated with that. We're going to see. I got a feeling he'll probably try to just get me to purchase a physical card. What, boy? Hi. Lay down. Onyx, lay down. Either lay down or get down. Okay, good boy. Good boy. I know I'm talking to you like you're a dog, but you're not. So, I'm kind of hoping he's wanting to do a physical card because I can do a little bit more with the physical card than I can the barcode that he wants me to do. Onyx? No. I can string him along a little bit more with that than I can the barcode. And I'm looking at that phone number, the other phone number that called me, and I'm getting nothing from them. So I don't know what's going on with that. I mean, I text them hello, and they text back saying hello. So I don't know what the problem is. And I've never had a problem in the past with sending pictures back and forth. So it shouldn't be an issue. It's probably an issue on their end, honestly. Yeah, it's probably an issue on their end on why they're not able to get anything to go through, which is fine because that just means they'll get frustrated and try to go a different route with it, which I'd prefer them to do a different route. I mean, I can make it work if they want to do the got it. Okay. 2 different ones. Holy shit. Or no, it's the same one just twice. Okay. So they sent the barcodes now. I have them. Um, I will definitely be. I'll go through with it and try to annoy them and try to see what all we can do. I suspect he'll probably take me off hold here any minute now. Actually, let me... Got it. Just texting back that number. Got it. So they know, so he can hurry up and get back to me. So that way I'm not waiting on... I'm not in purgatory on mute, on hold. I hate being in hold purgatory. This call in general is taking a lot longer, and it's not even anything that's like me frustrating them. It's just bad technicals on their side. Which they should see it. They should see it here soon. And I've got the barcode. I've got the little number code at the bottom. So that should work out. He should be coming back. And he'll probably tell me, more likely when he comes back, he'll tell me that, you got the barcode, blah, blah, blah. By the way, you're going to have to pay $500 or $1,000 or whatever amount to when you purchase this. And he tries to avoid the word, if you heard earlier, he wanted to try to avoid the word purchase. Because purchase means, you're buying a gift card. It kind of throws people off, which means that this group is actually, they're on top of their shit. He wanted to avoid that word. So they've learned, the right terminology to be able to get a victim to be compliant with them. So he's probably going to come back. He's probably going to say, okay, you got it. We're good to go, blah, blah, blah. We're good to go, blah, blah, blah. And, by the way, it's going to cost $500, $1,000, whatever, however much, that you have to pay at the register. And, just pay it. And then once you pay it, call me. He's probably going to want me to stay on the phone call with him, which I'll just give the generic line I can't. Mostly because my setup isn't set up for right yet. I am working on that. I am working on upgrading a lot of stuff to be able to do that. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. So we are just waiting on him to come back. He knows I'm on hold. He better know I'm on hold. We have, just a quick update, we have barcodes more likely barcodes for gift cards that he has purchased online. Yes, I got it. Got it. More than likely, these are barcodes that he purchased online, and he's wanting me to basically wire money straight onto the gift cards. He's wanting me to, like I said, basically wire money straight onto the gift cards and use Walgreens as the means to do it. So doing it this way basically cuts out the middleman of making it so that instead of me having to physically go down and hold a physical card and read off the numbers on the back of that card to them, instead of having to do that, this way I just go to the cashier, and the cashier is the one that sends the money to him. And that's what he's probably wanting me to do here. That's the only thing I can really think of how they're wanting to do it. And this is probably for a gift card. I haven't scanned it, so I'm not sure. But I'll throw in once we get through everything. I'll be able to piece together everything by the end of the phone call to figure out what exactly is going on, and then at the end will uh, on the second phone call, I'll probably call him out on, oh, well, if it's a gift card, why didn't you just tell me to buy a gift card? I could have just bought you a gift card. Yes, hi, Onyx. You are so needy right now, aren't you? Okay, bye. Ugh. Oh, hi, Lucy. Hi, girl. Sasha? No. I'm just waiting on them to get back on the phone now. I might have to go back through. He says he got another phone call. More likely, there's another victim on the line. And he's talking to that other victim. Which is horrible. And he just has me in a purgatory hold. David, thank you. Hi from Canada. Welcome in. I'm glad to have you in. We do have one or two people usually who come in from Canada, so it's good to see some more people come in. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more minute. And then if he hasn't picked up, then we're gonna hang up and call back. Because I'm not just gonna sit here forever. Oh, we gotta pick up.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes. Sorry about that, call. I do apologize again. Were you able to receive your barcode finally?
Yeah. I've got 3 different copies of the same barcode, but yes.
Oh, my apologies. I guess they were trying to send it over and over again. Okay,
Yeah.
so you received. I'm thinking you probably would have gone a few minutes out of it already. All right. So from what I'm seeing here, once you've received your barcode again, you just take your barcode to the Walgreens, you show it to the cashier, they scan it. You have probably like 50 minutes or 55 minutes, given the time frame that you may have received it already. All right.
Okay.
And once you take your barcode to the Walgreens, you should be good to go.
Okay.
What else do we need to cover?
I had asked you earlier about if there's going to be any kind of fee or anything I have to pay for this, and you said that you'd be able to answer that once we did generate the barcodes. So is there going to be a fee or
Correct.
anything that I have to pay?
Yes, from what I'm seeing here, the fee is $262.23.
Okay, I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time so I can write it down?
Yeah, so the fee I have here is $262.23.
Okay. So $262.23. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So once you go to the Walgreens, you show the cashier your barcode. Once you show her your barcode, she's not going to say anything to you. So you show her your barcode and you tell her, I want to add dish cash using this barcode. You show her the barcode, you hand her the cash, they scan it. Once they've completed it, they'll hand you your receipt, and you should be good to go. All right? If you have any queries, any questions, any issues at all, you contact the Publishers Clearinghouse. All right, remember you have like less than an hour now before your barcode expires. If you have any issues at all, you can contact the department. You can always ask for me. I'll be more than willing to assist you. All right.
Okay. Now, is there? When I called back earlier, I got somebody different from you. I can't remember what his name was, but is there a more direct number straight to you, or do I just call this number?
Just call this number and ask for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, not a problem. Okay, like I said, it's like 5 minutes away. So, and from what you're saying, this process should be pretty quick. So give me like 15 minutes, and I can give you a call back, okay?
Alrighty then. Like I said, you should be good to go. Once you just take the barcode to the Walgreens, you show it to the cashier. I'm guessing what will happen is it will cost a fee, or it shouldn't even cost a fee. So I'm guessing, with regards to what's happening,
How much did I say it was again? It was $262, correct?
Yes, $262.23.
Right. Definitely. So so you just go there, show them the cash, show the cashier your barcode. She scans it, you hand her the cash. I'm not sure if they accept. I'm not sure how Arizona works. I'm not sure if they accept like debit or credit cards, but I know for a fact you just hand them the cash, show them the barcode. You say to her or him, I want to add cash using this barcode. Show them the barcode, they scan the barcode, you hand them the cash, you should be good to go.
Okay, is it okay if I just round up the total to $263, or does it have to be the $262.23? Is it okay that I round it up?
Yeah, it should be okay. I don't think there should be a problem with any issues. It should be okay.
Okay, yeah, not a problem and at least that way, I honestly, I hate dealing with change, so I don't want to carry around change or anything. And it's easier to just tell a cashier, hey, I want $263 to this link, or not link, but to this barcode, and we should be good.
Mm-hmm. Right. So, like I said, just let them know you want to add cash, because because like I said, they won't have any information. That's to protect you and the confidentiality of the information. So they won't have any information. So just let them know, hey, good evening, I want to add cash using this barcode. You show them the barcode, they scan it, you hand them the cash.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem.
All righty then. And like I said, you should be okay with running it off. I don't think that should cause a problem at all. No problems whatsoever.
Okay. So give me like 15 minutes, and I can give you a call back.
All righty then. No problem. Do what you got to do.
Okay.
All righty then. Thank you so much for your time.
Yep. Goodbye. Okay. So I'm right. Well, I assume I'm right. To answer some of the questions in chat, yes, this is a PCH one. I'm not sure if I've ran into this exact scamming group before, but I have had similar ones like this. It's been a long time since I've ran into ones that do this. A fun time with Ryla? Ryla? Okay, fun time. Welcome in. So basically what he's wanting me to do is he sent me a barcode. And what I'm supposed to do is go down to the Walgreens, have the cashier scan that barcode, and then tell the cashier I want $263 on this barcode, or sent to this barcode. And they scan it, they're supposed to send it through, no problems, it's all done. They'll give me a receipt, I come home, I call. Basically what it is that barcode is connected to more than likely it's connected to a gift card, probably a Green Dot card, and Green Dot money back scratch card, and I'm basically loading money onto that card. It's a way to be able to cut out the process of having to worry about a victim having the physical card and having the victim, and have the victim read off the numbers themselves. Because if the victim screws up, if they refuse to, if they get talked into believing that it's a scam, it ruins the whole thing. So to do this, it's basically cutting out that whole process and making it so that the cashier does all of the work for it. That's more likely what it is. And when I call him back, I'm going to be grilling the hell out of him. And I'm going to be, he's going to get questioned on everything about it. He has no idea really what my address is because he never asked. So I'm going to grill him on that. He didn't say anything about who's going to be showing up, if there's security or not, anything like that. So I'm going to be grilling him on that. If there's a celebrity or not. So there's a list of things I'm going to be going after him on. And we're going to get as much as we possibly can out of him. Now, I am kind of worried with him that he's probably going to be the kind of person who hangs up, who just gets so frustrated he doesn't say anything and hangs up. I don't want that, so I'm going to push, but I'm going to try to make it so that I don't push too hard. So I'm probably not going to completely overtalk him. I'm still going to overtalk him, just not as much as you guys usually see, because I want to try to dangle him and keep him on the phone for as long as possible. Because if he's talking to me, he's not talking to possible other victims and creating more victims and stealing money from them. And that is the whole point of all of this, is to be able to try to keep them from doing that. Kay, welcome into the chat. Thank you very much for the kind words. I try to talk over the scammers as much as possible, but it's really a balancing act. Like I was saying before, it's a balancing act of how much I can talk over them and how much are they willing to take. And finding that really good balance is the key. It's really difficult sometimes, and sometimes I could be completely off and misjudge the person and they hang up really fast, or I misjudge them and they can take a lot of abuse when I think that they're just going to hang up. So it's really difficult and really a balancing act. That's why I say with this guy, I feel like, just going off feel, I feel like I could talk over him some, but if I abuse it too much, he's going to hang up on me. So I got to find that right balance to get him to the edge, but not over. Jim, I would love to try to do that. Put 15 cents on it. Or, better yet, put, let's see, it'd be $263. So let's say $26 or 26 cents onto that card. That would be beautiful. Oh, I don't know what happened. I mean, the cashier seemed confused about it, but I mean, I just went with it. So it's going to be interesting, and we're going to call him back here soon. Probably in another 10-ish minutes. And then after this, we're going to after this call, we're probably going to go, well, it depends on how long, but for me right now, it's 5:30. Probably around, I'm going to say 6:15, maybe 6:30. We're going to switch to the members-only chat. So if you do want to be able to continue with that, if you do want to be able to continue commenting in chat, you do have to sign up for the Members Club. If you are interested in joining it, there is a link in the chat. If you click that link, it'll take you directly to it where you can sign up there. It'll give you 3 options, Tier 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody just start with Tier 1. It's the cheapest. It's $3. That's as low as YouTube will let me go with it. And with it, you can be able to get special icon next to your name in chat. You could be able to get access to the members-only emojis that were designed by one of our lead moderators, Christian, who I don't believe is actually in chat right now. But when he does come in, it was designed by him. You'll be able to get access to the members-only chat, as well as any behind-the-scenes photos in the community posts and any behind-the-scenes photos or polls or anything from there. So it is a good way to be able to help support me and be able to help me try to grow this, because all of the money that I do receive from this, I do try to put back into the stream, try to upgrade the computer that I use to be able to do this, try to get better hardware to be able to do this, maybe a better mic, better headphones, better camera, things like maybe a soundboard here soon. Be able to do a lot of different stuff with it. So that is a really great way to be able to try to support me in what I'm doing and being able to provide the best kind of stream that I can for you guys. My throat is dry. And I'm almost out of water. That sucks. But we'll talk to this guy. When we call him back, I'm probably going to say that the cashier scanned it. It didn't go through, and I told the cashier, or the cashier asked. Well, maybe I don't know if I should push it with that, but I'll say that I might say that the cashier asked where I got this barcode from, and I told them about it, and they said they were starting to tell me something weird or whatever, and then I kind of just walked away, just to get him riled up a little bit. But in between all of that, I am definitely going to try to grill him about a lot of the information with this, because he did not get any kind of pertinent information about anything. So he's definitely going to get grilled and asked, what is up with this? Why aren't you taking down this information? Also, what was kind of weird, and you don't really see it hardly with any of these scammers anymore, but he said I only won $1 million, which normally they up that by a lot. It's usually like $5 million or $10 million and a brand new car. And with this one, it was only $1 million with $5K a week for life. So that kind of takes away a little bit, because normally they throw in a car just as like a cherry on top. But we're going to try to see what we can do to work with it, and try to see what we can do to get him taken care of about that, because that is kind of strange that he's cutting it down. And the other thing that's strange is that this group sounds really professional, like they're on top of their game. So more than likely, I'm betting that they've done this for a while. They've been scamming people for a while, and they have fine-tuned this script and fine-tuned this process down to the exact core. That's why earlier when he was saying, not purchase, I don't want to use the word purchase. They've learned that using the word purchase is bad and throws up red flags for possible victims. So let's cut out the word purchase and replace it with generate, because generate sounds better. So they've probably been doing this for a while, and they've got a good little system set up for it. But unfortunately, they haven't really dealt with me yet. And actually, what was that? Oh, that's an email for my youngest, her senior trip. Okay. Okay, let me go in real fast and see if I can't at least post that they are still live. Post and let people know that they are still live. And says, and, oh, how can I put that? And no, not relieved. Received. Unfortunately, Jim, he already knows that I got the barcode. I already told him that I did, so he knows. Okay, so at least other people know that he is still active. He says that he received the notification through email, but will accept through voicemail. Might take a little bit more convincing through voicemail, but that will still work. Give me 1 second. I should be calling him back here soon. Give me 1 second. I'm messaging somebody real fast. Okay. So we'll call him back right now and try to see. Let him know that it didn't work. And we're going through the voice prompt right now.
In a few words, tell me the main reason for your call. You can say things like, cancel my order, did not receive my order, hear my balance, make a payment, technical support, sweepstakes. So how can I help you?
Sweepstakes? Okay. So it should be going through here soon. I'll mute that again because it's to the operator. Why? It says, please stay on the line while your call is being transferred to the operator. Why? It should just go straight. Unless they shut it down, which they shouldn't have. Yeah. Okay, so we will try calling them right back. Something's not right. We're trying to call him back again. Something's not right. I don't understand.
Or download our PCH apps. There are so many opportunities to play to win. And remember, the winning is always free.
I don't understand. We were just on the line with him like 15
minutes ago. In a few words, tell me the main reason for your call. You can say things like, cancel my order, did not receive my order, hear my balance, make a payment, technical support, sweepstakes. So how can I help you?
Sweepstakes. Sweepstakes.
Please stay on the line while your call is transferred to the operator.
Oh, did they kill the line? No way. No, I think they killed it. We'll try calling it back one more time. Okay, yeah, we'll try calling it back one more time, and we'll use a different prompt. Okay, so it's doing the so many opportunities to win. Come on, I just want to get through to this idiot. If not this, we'll right, Jim? Technical support? Sweepstakes. Operator? And it's getting sent to the operator. So, we actually got a dial tone this time.
Well, the Jersey Clearinghouse. Kenneth Spencer speaking. How may I assist you?
Spencer?
Yes, Kenneth Spencer here. How may I assist you? Carl?
Yeah, it's Carl.
Yeah, from you said Spencer. What's up? How may I assist you?
Hey, so I went to the Walgreens and I showed them that barcode, and they were saying that for some reason it wasn't able to scan. It wasn't going through. They were saying
Oh,
that it was either something on my phone or the barcode itself isn't good. I don't really know. But
mhm.
it wasn't going through, and I don't know what exactly was going on. They did ask where I got the code from, and I kind of panicked and walked away. I, I I don't really know what I need to do now.
I do apologize for the inconvenience. All right. All right. Let me see. All right. I don't think your code could have been expired, and you said that they asked you where you got it from, and you just walked away. So from what I'm guessing is they'll probably be a bit reluctant. All right.
Okay.
Especially if you should go back in there. All right.
Why would they
And
be reluctant?
like you just walked out. You get what I'm saying? They asked you a question, you just walked away. So then
Well, I
they'll
mean,
they'll
you
probably
told me
be suspicious.
not to tell anybody, not to really tell anybody what this is or what it's
R-
about, and you
Right. Out
didn't
of
really tell
respect,
me
out of
what to really tell people if they did
I do
ask. So
apologize
I
for this.
kind of panicked and I just decided to walk away because it'd be easier.
Yes, I understand, and I totally get where you're coming from. And again, my apologies. I do understand the inconvenience. Nevertheless, we've already gone through that. The problem is why I said that was because I'm thinking we wouldn't want to send you back in there given this the situation that just played out. You get what I'm saying? So right then and there, we're looking into another solution, right? So I'm why I said that was because I'm thinking, well, we wouldn't want to send you back in there. You get what I'm saying? Because then it would
Okay.
be
Um. Now
more of an
I
interrogation.
did have a question. Why am I not allowed to tell anybody? Why am I not allowed to
Well,
tell the
I
cashiers or a
personally,
manager or
I
anyone?
well, like what I personally what I said actually was they would not have any knowledge of it to protect you and the confidentiality of your delivery,
Okay, but
right?
you
So
were saying that they're
it
a
wasn't the
sponsor
situation.
of the Publishers Clearinghouse. They should be aware that this happens, right? I mean, I
Slow
would
down,
assume.
slow down, slow down. All right, let's
Oh,
get you
am I
back up to
talking too
speed
fast?
here.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Let me just enlighten you. Right now, they are sponsors of the consortium of manufacturers. All right, so these are brands that are affiliated with the consortium of manufacturers. Yes, we do work alongside the consortium of manufacturers. Right now, it's not necessarily that the company in itself, so Walgreens in itself, will have knowledge of this. But what we informed you is it's not like a store manager or a clerk or a cashier will have any knowledge about your delivery or about your certified cashier's check. It's not like when you walk in there and show them your barcode right then and there, everyone's going to know that you're going to win $1 million. You get what I'm saying? That's to protect you and
I
your
Yeah,
identity because
I'm
like
not really
that's
understanding
private.
because if they're affiliated with it and they're sponsored by it, you would assume that. I mean, I assume it doesn't happen all the time at every Walgreens around America. I'm not assuming that. What I'm saying is that you'd assume that at least the general manager or a manager or at least
Like
a
I said, like I said,
senior
the
cashier would
company in
know
itself.
about this and have received
ne-
some kind of training about it. Hello? Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yes.
And
Are you able
they've
to hear me?
received some kind of training about this, so they're aware. So I don't
Right.
understand
What
what
I was saying
exactly
to
the
you, what
secrecy
I'm
would be
saying to you,
about
right?
with
It's
me
not.
not.
Are you hearing me, Carl? Can
Oh,
you hear
yes.
me?
Yeah, I can
Right.
hear you. Now,
My apologies.
about
What I was
the
saying, slow down,
secrecy
slow
about
down,
it.
slow down. What I'm
I'm
saying
sorry.
is,
Am I talking too fast again? I'm sorry.
it's
I've
not
got a
necessarily,
problem where I talk really fast sometimes, and
it's not necessarily.
I have to
All right. Let
remind
me.
myself to slow down, take a breath, think about what you have to
All right.
say, and then say it. So
All right.
I'm
So,
sorry if I do speak kind of fast for you.
all right. Let me just start over. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, yes.
All right. So first of all, there is no secrecy involved. What I was saying to you is right. The company in itself, right? So Walgreens as a franchise, Walgreens as a company will have knowledge about deliveries. They will have some form of training about this, right? But what I was saying to you, what I was informing you of, right, earlier. Now, it's not a case where you can not tell anybody. It's your money. It's your prize. You can tell anyone you so desire, but that is on you. That is who you want to tell. So if anybody who you decide, if you so desire to tell, you can tell them, right? However, what we were enlightening you on is that a cashier or a clerk in the Walgreens in itself will not have any knowledge about your certified cashier check or about your delivery. Because, like, come on, how would that work if we were to just allow any random cashier or any random worker within a store or a
Okay,
franchise
so
to
I
have
think I'm
knowledge?
confused about your wording when you say they'll receive training on it, but they won't have any knowledge of the winnings.
What I'm
Are you
saying
meaning
with
that
regards
they
to
won't
that,
have any
well,
knowledge
hold
that
on.
I'm the winner, or any knowledge about
Exactly,
any of
exactly.
anything
No,
related
they
to
won't
it?
have any knowledge about your winnings. They
Okay,
won't
so
know
then it
that you're a
shouldn't.
winner.
And you were saying that it's my prerogative. If I want to tell whoever I want, I can. So
Yes,
if I can,
definitely. If you so
then
desire to tell anyone you
you
want.
guys can. Once we figure out a solution for this, I should just be able to go back to that Walgreens and let them know, hey, I'm sorry about earlier. I'm extremely nervous, but I won a prize from Publishers Clearinghouse. I was instructed to come here, have you scan this code, and send what was it? I'm looking at my piece of paper right now. The $263 from my card onto or to wherever this barcode goes to pay for the what was it again? The claimer's receipt, so I can be able to receive my prize. It should be no
Right,
problem to be able
right.
to do that
Should
then, right?
and there will be no problem whatsoever, right? And that's the thing. I understand you seem like a very intelligent person, and
Oh,
I
well,
get
thank
your
you.
narratives, right? But what I want you to do is just try to see if you can comprehend my words, all right? That should be no problem at all. You should be able to go there and say whatever and tell anyone whatever, right? What I was saying to you is, right? The franchise in itself will have the knowledge, right? But no random cashier will just be able to know about your prize, about your winnings. That it's not. That's what we were referring to. So I was saying that
Okay,
you
so
couldn't
me
particular
telling the
you.
cashier should be no problem then.
And again, I said before, it's definitely not a problem. I was just saying you would not be able to ask them any questions about your prize per se. You get what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I
So
mean they're
that
they're not going to have any knowledge of if
that's well,
how
that's what
much I
that's all we
won
were referring to,
or
or the
that I won the
exactly. So
5K a week kind of prize.
exactly,
They're
that's
not
all
going to
we were
have any
referring to.
knowledge of that, but they'll
That's all we
be
were referring to.
somewhat
That's all I
aware
was referring to.
of there might be one day somebody who comes in to try to get a claimer's receipt to be able to claim their prize.
Right, like I said, they know what's going on, but like that's you're 100% accurate. They won't have any knowledge about you or your prize or what you won or how you won. That was what I was referring to. If
Okay.
you so desire, if she asked you where did you get this barcode from, and you told her, well, I went to from the Publishers Clearinghouse. They sent me the barcode. Of course, should be no problem whatsoever. Everything should be fine on that front. We just informed you ahead of time that they wouldn't have any knowledge about your prize per se. You get what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah, yeah.
understand in these
No,
types
no,
of
I
situations
understand
you'd
that
go
now. I
right,
understand that
right.
now.
Right. So they tried to scan the barcode, and you said they said it wasn't being able to scan. Was it a case where this was something she's never done before, or what type of situation
She
was it?
did kind of fumble around with it, so I'm not sure if it's something that she's never done before, or if it was just the scanner she was using wasn't scanning the code itself off of my phone. I couldn't really tell. But she basically said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not working. It's either something with your phone or with the barcode itself, but it's not scanning. And she said, if you want, I can get I can get a manager over here to try to figure it out. And then started asking me questions about like, okay, well, where did you get this barcode from? Who sent it to you? And when she got to those kind of questions, I kind of panicked and walked away.
Gotcha. Gotcha. 100%. I understand.
Now, am I able to ask you a couple more questions about my prize?
Of course you are. All right, let me
Awesome.
just see if
So,
we can verify this.
with
Hold on.
with my
Hold on.
prize though,
I'm hearing a lot
um,
of slow down, slow
with
down.
my
I'm
prize,
hearing.
my
Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Thompson? Are
yes,
you able
yes.
to hear me?
Can you hear me?
I'm hearing a lot of background noise. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in my house. I've got my living room TV on.
Oh, okay, because I was hearing a lot of background noise,
Yeah, I've got
right?
my living
All
room
right.
TV on, and I've got a radio playing in a different room. I like the background noise. It keeps me kind of mellow.
Okay, it was
Um,
confusing me for a bit because then you're talking and I'm hearing a lot of this noise, so I was a bit confused.
yeah, I'm
Right?
sorry.
That's fine.
Now with what I was saying with my prize, you guys are able to show up tomorrow, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so where are you guys flying out from?
New York. We're flying out from New York, New York, Jericho, New York.
Jericho. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that where the main office is?
Yes, correct.
Oh, I did not. Well, I mean, I never knew where the main office was, uh, but that's interesting. I didn't know it was in New York.
We're
Okay.
located in Jericho, New York, so that's where the prize patrol will be flying out.
Okay. So, my m- the basics of my question come from time frame because I have flown to the East Coast before, and I know
Mm-hmm.
that it can take a very long time. It could take about
Mm-hmm.
12 hours to fly from the East Coast because I
Mm-hmm.
have family in Maine, and it
Mm-hmm.
takes about, give or take, 12, 13 hours to
Yeah,
fly
it's a
from
very
Maine
long flight.
to
Mm-hmm.
Arizona. Are you guys going to be able to meet the time frame of the 3:30 time frame for
I
tomorrow?
can't,
Because even
I
if you
can't
leave now, like right this second, and the plane takes off right now, I mean that's going to be kind of pushing it.
Well, like I said, I can't guarantee, but due to the necessary, because we checked it, right? So when we started the data, we looked to see if there were any other available dates, right? I submitted it right away. So once you hung the call up and your delivery is scheduled, we submitted it right away, right? They travel to the state with their very own private airplane, right? So
Oh,
that's
you
how
guys
they
have your
travel
so
to
you
the
guys
state.
are traveling like commercial planes. You're taking a private plane.
Correct.
Okay, well that cuts down a lot of time. And are you going to be flying like with the giant check on the plane, or because I see on the commercials the giant check and everything, and are you guys going to be
Yes,
flying
and they
with
will be
that?
presenting the yes, the prize patrol will be traveling with the check as well, of course.
Okay, and my other question is, who's all going to be showing up for the delivery people? Because again, on TV, I've seen the commercials where there's like three or four people, and usually a
Right,
celebrity. Usually, like what's that TV show host? Steve Harvey. He shows up
right, sure.
and presents the prize and everything, and there's balloons and champagne and
Right,
a
for
camera
marketing
crew and
purposes,
everything.
not right, right.
Am I going to be getting something like that or not? Because we haven't really
Yes,
discussed it.
yes, of course. What happens is after delivery is scheduled, they try to authorize whoever it is they're traveling with. All right. Typically, they authorize their like they get in touch with the county sheriff, the marketing team. So then they travel to your residence. So it will be three agents, right, along with their security detail from the publishers clearinghouse. So that's five representatives, three from the prize patrol, and then their security detailed, and then they should be
So that's
traveling
two
with the marketing
different
crew.
security details, or two different security people.
Yes, two of them, along with the three prize patrol
So are they
agents.
like private security or are they like law enforcement?
They're typically private security.
Okay. Okay, so they're not really, they're basically just there for the security for the representatives, or are
For
they security
no,
for
no, they're
everything?
security for everything and everyone within the area,
Okay.
right? And then so they're technically a part of the marketing crew. So it should it should be about a few people, unless of course you're not interested in that. But otherwise, that is the standard procedure. Not every delivery gets
Oh
completed
no,
with
I'm completely fine with the team showing up. I'm fine with the two security people. But the one thing I am really curious about, well, two things really, is am I going to be getting a TV crew, and two, am I going to be getting a celebrity?
All right, with regard to the celebrity, I'm not 100% sure. With regard to the celebrity, majority of the times it's a surprise. So, with regards to them reaching out to a celebrity, when it's about the timing and how everything flows and how it works. So, if they're able to
Okay, so
schedule,
basically you have a list of celebrities and you pull from that list whoever is available?
no, not necessarily a list. What they do have is we have a lot of affiliates, right? So again, it's all about availability and working with the time frame. So if they are available and they are able to work with the time frame, then they will be presented. So it's like really and truly, it's 2 in a million that really gets the celebrity travel with them, and it's not really always celebrity. It's more like comedians, talk show hosts, those type of people.
Okay, so uh, comedians, talk show hosts, people who,
Yeah,
uh,
game show host. That
oh,
yeah,
okay, okay,
this is right. So, and then they will be traveling with the camera crew for marketing purposes. They'll be taking the videos and pictures, right? For marketing purposes, they use that for media platforms or social media platforms and TV platforms.
okay. Is there a chance that I might be able to select who I want?
No, not necessarily, because like I said, it's always a surprise. So it's after moving forward to delivery, they're able to get a contact involved. So it's typically always a surprise.
Okay,
So it's not like it's something you'll know beforehand. You get what I'm saying?
okay, yeah, yeah. It'll be a surprise who shows up. There's no guarantee on exactly who it is, but it'll be
You're
somebody.
right. And it may not even be, there may not even be a celebrity, to be honest. Like, it may just be Daniel Lamb, Todd Salone, Dave Sawyer, the Prize Patrol team themselves.
I'm sorry, who is it?
The Daniel Lamb, Todd Salone, Dave Sawyers, the
Okay,
Prize
and who
Patrol
are
team.
they?
They're the Prize Patrol team. That's the Publishers Clearinghouse Prize Patrol.
Oh, okay. So that's the people that are going to be delivering the prize.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That will work. Is there going to be a legal team?
Of course.
Okay.
All the
I want to
details will
make
be
sure
there to
because
find.
I don't have a lawyer right now, but
Mm-hmm.
knowing that all of this is going to be happening, it'd probably be a good idea that I do have my own kind of lawyer to look over the paperwork when you guys
Well, as
present
long
it,
as
so
whatever,
that way we
if
can
that
make sure that everything is straight, everything is fair. So I'm not getting screwed out of anything, because I mean, I'm sorry. I know your company is, straight up with a lot of stuff, but lawyers are slimy sometimes. And they like to put in a lot of loopholes in contracts. And I just want to make sure, from my own standpoint, that I have a lawyer who's going to be looking over the paperwork and being able to make sure that my best interests are looked after. You get what I mean?
Of course I do. And like I said, it's whatever you are comfortable with. So if you wish to have any witnesses or a lawyer at the scene during that time, it's definitely 100% okay. There shouldn't be any issues at all. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Now, one other thing. What was it? 5,000 a week?
Mm-hmm.
That was for the rest of my life, or for a year, or
Yep.
what was that?
rest of your life.
For the rest of my life. Okay, so how exactly am I getting that?
Well, like I said, when they get there, they'll come over with all the necessary documents for you to sign, and then you can either select if you want to receive it via direct deposit into your account each month, or you want to receive it by check.
Okay, and the check would just be like mailed to me every month?
Yes.
Okay.
Every week, actually, not every month.
I'm sorry, yes, every week. I'm sorry, that's my mistake. So, okay, yeah, that sounds like it's pretty good. You guys will be flying into my state. You guys will... So you know, it's a pretty long drive from the closest airport in my state to where I'm at. It's like a 3.5 hour drive. So
Okay.
just
Well,
just to let you guys know, it's gonna take a while.
yeah. So with regard to the time, it may be delayed because you know how time works. Time waits for no one. So we won't. It's not like they'll be able to knock on your door at exactly 3:30 p.m. But they'll try to work within a time frame.
Okay, that works. So what exactly are we going to be doing about paying or doing this? What was it? Claimer's receipt.
Right. So let me just
Am I
check.
going to be
Let me
getting
just check what's going
another
on with their barcode.
barcode, or
Let
is
me
there
just
another
check what's going
system?
on. Let me just check what's going on with their barcode. Let me see what's happening here on my end. All right. So, okay. So it actually just expired like 3 minutes ago. So it definitely was not expired. So I don't think that was a problem because it definitely wasn't expired.
Okay,
So,
what I'm getting at is that is there another system to be able to do this, because I don't want to be going to multiple different stores trying to get a barcode scanned and hope and pray
and
that
we definitely would not want you to
this
go
cashier
through that.
actually knows what's going on, or this cashier doesn't know what's going on, so I gotta come back and try somewhere else,
Alrighty then. So, like I said, we definitely would not want you to go through that, right? And with the fact being that the barcode in itself only just expired like 3 minutes ago, that definitely shows us that the barcode definitely was not the problem. All right. So what I will do at this current point in time is I'll do a review just to verify what's going on here. All right, I just want to check what's going on. I want to check what the problem
Okay,
is to
does
see
that
if
mean
we
you're gonna
can.
be putting me back on hold?
Yes, because I definitely have to check what other solutions we can work with, because we with the
Okay,
barcode
because
again because it just
like
expired, so
9
that
out of
wasn't a
10 times
problem.
so far, Spencer, when you've put me on hold, I've been
Call
I've been
drops.
in hold purgatory, and I'm waiting there like 15 minutes, and the call eventually drops, and I don't
All
want to
right.
be put back there, and I'm sitting there forever and nothing happens.
All
So
right. I won't leave you on hold for too long.
okay,
Just gotta check this real quick and make sure we can verify. So just hold on 1 minute.
okay.
All right.
Okay, so this time he's not putting me on hold. He's basically just put down the phone. So yeah, this guy's actually a lot. Somebody in the comments actually mentioned this. This guy's actually a lot slicker than the normal ones. Toy. He's a lot slicker than the ones we normally get, who are just idiots. He actually has a lot of answers for questions, which again tells me that they've done this for a very, very long time. Yeah, Dave. He knows his stuff. He's probably been doing this for a very long time, and he's got a lot of answers for my questions, which is almost refreshing. So now I know that I've got to go a different route with him. Plus, I was able to push him a little bit more, with the talking over him and interrupting him, and I could hear that he was getting more and more frustrated. So I'm definitely going to have to push that button some more and see what's going to be going on. I was notified, guys, that I am only going to be live for another maybe 20-ish minutes, so we should be able to wrap this phone call up in time. I will be live again tomorrow, so if we're not able to wrap up this phone call tonight, we can be able to try to wrap it up tomorrow with him and get this all wrapped up in a bow. Doughboy, welcome in. First time. He's first time chatter. Welcome in. Welcome. If you guys are interested, we do have a members program for $3 a month. That's just $3. You can click the join button down below, sign up for it. You can be able to get a special emoji next to your name. You can be able to get special custom emojis that only members can use that were designed by Christian, our head moderator, and be able to get a lot of behind the scenes kind of posts, community posts on YouTube. So you can be able to see a lot of different stuff and a pretty good value with it. Plus, we'll be doing, probably not this stream, honestly, but we'll be doing members only chats, so you can be able to still chat when we do go into it and be able to keep up and stay interactive with the phone calls. Again, if you click the join button down below, I suggest everybody just start with tier 1. It's just $3 a month, and from there it can really help out. Oh, and Christian, after the live, I'm probably going to message you on Discord, okay? And we can talk about a couple of the different things we were talking about the past couple streams. But right now he has me. I don't know if he has me on mute or not. But he either has me on mute or he just literally put down the phone to figure it out. But he's come to a roadblock to try to figure out what's going to happen, and I'm betting that he's wanting me to mail out a check to a possible victim / money mule, or he's wanting me to go to the bank and do a wire transfer. It's going to be one or the other. I'm just not quite sure which one. Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Carl. Again, sorry for the long hold. I was trying to do as best thorough review as I can, and again, from what I'm seeing here, the information that I've received was that the situation occurred, and the problem was actually the Walgreens. Now, your cell phone, what type of cell phone
so it
do
was
you have?
Walgreens that was screwing up.
Yes, so it
Okay,
actually wasn't
like,
you.
were they not able to scan it correctly, or was it the cashier, or do you know what the problem was?
From my understanding here, what
Or
they've been informed.
would you be able to contact that Walgreens, or a Walgreens in my town, and be able to talk to them, to talk to a manager, to be able to get it set up? So once I get there, I just walk in and they already know what's going on, and they can just go ahead and scan me and get me good.
Well, like I said, what they said what the issue was, it was definitely with the Walgreens, right? So they said that their scanners have been giving issues. You're not the first to have had issues with the Walgreens, right? Are there any other stores that is like that you're familiar with that would be nearby?
Well, like Walgreens, because
Yeah, like
I believe I've got
Family
a
Dollar or
CVS pretty close.
you CVS pharmacy. All right. Other than the CVS, what else is there?
Well, you said Family Dollar. We do have a Family Dollar here, yeah.
Okay, so Family Dollar or CVS. I think the Family Dollar should be best. Let me check. What about Dollar General?
No.
Is Dollar General?
Our
Okay.
Dollar General closed down about 2 years ago.
Okay, so it's Family Dollar, CVS Pharmacy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see here. Family Dollar or CVS Pharmacy. Okay. Also, I think the Speedway gas station. The Speedway gas station. Is there any close by?
A Speedway?
Hmm.
Honestly, no, I don't think so.
All right, no problem at all. All right, so we were at Family Dollar, right, and CVS Pharmacy, correct?
Yeah.
Mm, okay. Which one is closer, CVS or Family Dollar?
They're both kind of a drive, but I do have a CVS pretty close.
Oh, okay. All right, no problem. Let me see. CVS is available. And tell me something. Are you familiar with online platform payments like Venmo and Cash App, PayPal?
Well, I've heard of them, but I've never used them, and I don't want to use those.
I got you. I got you. I definitely do, and I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
really trust them, so I try to avoid those.
A lot of citizens don't. All right. So Family Dollar. Okay. So we were looking for a CVS. What about the 7-Eleven? Is there any of that close by?
Yeah, yeah, actually.
Okay, so the 7-Eleven, CVS, Family Dollar, but the CVS would be the closest one to you.
Yeah, it's maybe n- uh another like block or two away from the Walgreens.
Okay, let me see. All right, from what I'm seeing here, uh, I don't think the CVS because I don't. All right, I don't want you to have the same issue again. All right, so let me just verify that the CVS would be able to assist you first before we move forward. All right.
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
All right. So again, I'm sorry, but I have to place you on a brief hold for a short time.
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Like,
Thank you, Reed Berry with members. Thank you very much, Reed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Welcome. Like I said, you're gonna get as you can see in chat. You've got the little icon next to your name. You're gonna be getting all of the special members only emojis, and when we do members only chats, you'll be able to be in that too. But thank you so much, Reed. I appreciate it. Okay, so he's basically wanting me to do the exact same thing. He's trying to see if he can come up with another. Um, he's trying to come up with another barcode, and he's going to send me to the CVS to try to get it scanned and go from there. Considering the time, this might have to get picked up tomorrow. So we'll talk to him. We'll have him go through the motions and everything, send everything, and then tomorrow we'll get back with him and give him the complete runaround about everything. Tell him what's going on and everything. Um, but we'll definitely be able to get a hold of him, and we'll try to string him along a little bit more and keep interrupting him. Keep trying to talk over him. Keep kind of poking that bear just a little bit more, little bit more. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, Christian. Yeah, COVID sucks.
Sir Thompson.
Yes, I am.
Alrighty then, good. All right, so the CVS is definitely not going to work. The Family Dollar and the 7-Eleven, right? The barcodes for those stores they tend to expire a bit quicker because they're like 5 minutes. They're not as long as the others, right?
Okay, so
CVS won't
five
be able to
minutes,
help you.
you said?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would
So I'm
not be able
guessing.
to get to either of those places in 5 minutes without breaking the law, and I'm sorry, but I am not about to break the law for you.
God, no, slow down, slow down. You don't definitely would not have to break the law. We would not require you to break the law, right? There are other solutions, right? What would happen
Well,
is when you get to the to the 7-Eleven or the Family Dollar,
but
you
I
can
thought
then
the
generate your
7-Eleven and
barcode.
Family Dollar weren't available.
No, the CVS isn't available, right? The Family Dollar
Oh,
and the 7-Eleven, they expire within 5 minutes.
yeah, and I said those are not really an option for me.
And what I was saying to you is when you get there, when you get to the stores, you can reach out to it, reach out to the department. You can like pull up in the driveway and then you can receive your barcode. That way you'd have the time to move forward.
But there's a problem with that though.
Mhm.
I'm not connected to any kind of cell phone service like AT&T or
Mhm.
Verizon or anything.
Oh,
So
I get you.
I
So you
run
use
everything through
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
like right now I'm using a wireless cell phone service to make phone
Mhm.
calls because it's
Mhm.
cheaper and I don't believe in paying those cell phone services and everything. They usually try to price gouge you and everything. But
All right. So all right.
I use that, and as soon as I step outside my front door, I disconnect
Mhm.
from the router and I lose signal for everything.
Okay. All right. So that's definitely not gonna work. All right. So let me try to get back one for you that would work within the hour. Hold on. All right. Hold on a minute. Let me just. All right. I hope I don't lose you here. Hold on.
Johnny Johnson, welcome in. New person, welcome in. Yes, I hear you.
All right. Beautiful. So let me just try log get let me just try getting one of some hourly ones for you because obviously the 5 minutes won't work. So let me just go back to the merchants that allow up to an hour.
Okay. And honestly, if this way doesn't work, are there any other options like anything where I don't have to scan? Where like I can go and like pay someone like at a municipal building to be able to get this, or does it have to be a store that is sponsored by you guys?
Typically, it's normally stores that are affiliated with the consortium of manufacturers. I've never
Okay, so is it
really.
a possibility that like you guys can come up here and I can just hand you the cash because I can go down to my bank
Mm,
and get this
The
cash.
thing is,
That's not a
you're
problem.
not. The
My
thing is,
bank is
you're not
open until
paying us.
about like 7 o'clock.
The,
So I can go down.
the
I
thing
can
is,
pull
the
out
thing is, right?
300.
Slow down,
No, I
slow
could
down.
pull out actually 280 and then be able to go and get change for some of that to be able to eventually just get enough change to be able to do the 263 that I owe.
All right, the thing is, you're not paying the publisher's clearinghouse, right? So that's the thing. You definitely will not be paying the publisher's clearinghouse, so you won't have to present the publisher's clearinghouse with any cash
Oh, I'm sorry.
whatsoever.
So who does this money go to then?
This money is actually going to the authorities of the state, so it's going to the Internal Revenue Service. That's why they want you to go through this channel, because if it was up to the publisher's clearinghouse, you'd be able to receive your barcode, right? To receive your claimer's receipt without having to
Okay,
go
so it's
through them.
going to the IRS, but you guys are provide. So when if this were to work, and I go
Hmm.
to Walgreens, CVS, 7-Eleven, wherever, and I submit this, the the 263 would go to the IRS.
Right. They're the ones. They're the ones who are paying. You're paying the head of the state. The money goes towards the state of Arizona. It doesn't go to the publisher's clearinghouse. So you can't hand the price patrol cash because the money is going towards the state of Arizona. That's why they want you to go
Okay,
through
so
this
is it
channel.
possible that you could just give me the phone number to the IRS or to whatever department handles this with the official IRS in my state, and I can be able to call them and just give them, my card number over the phone and be able to pay this directly to them? Or even better, I'm pretty sure we have an IRS office maybe like an hour away. I can just drive down to the IRS and try to talk to somebody there.
Sure. Let me just see if I can gather the necessary information for you that you would be required to use to get this done.
You're
Because
getting
that
the
would
what?
be,
I'm sorry?
what I was trying to do was I just tried to generate the required information that you would need to get this done. Because I'm guessing that would be a much more simpler way for you to generate your claimers receipt. But we have to first ensure that you are able to generate your claimers receipt
Okay, but
in that
which way
form.
though? Because I gave like 2 or 3 different options, so I'm trying to figure out
Yes,
which
but
way are
that's
you
okay.
talking about?
We're gonna see what works best. So we're gonna see if I can gather some information, right, to see if you can just travel down there and verify the details, or if you can even just call from the comfort of your home and just
Well, I
do it
mean,
that way.
like I was saying, I'd honestly, Spencer, I would prefer to be able to just go down to the IRS office. We've got a well, not main office, but we have a branch office of the IRS. Like, where is it? It's about an hour, 15 minutes away from my town. I can
Hmm.
drive there tomorrow morning. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening. Go
Okay,
ahead.
I'm sorry. I heard a click or something. I could drive there, and if you tell me what department I need to speak with, I can just talk with them and pay it directly to them, because you were saying that I have to have that receipt, right? And I can't
Right.
exactly
So what
have the
I'm gonna do?
receipt if I call the IRS and do it over the phone. I can't have that
Right. So
paper
let me.
receipt, so that wouldn't really work. So if you could find out what department I need to talk to, I can just
Yes,
drive
that's what
to
I'm
the
gonna do.
IRS building tomorrow.
All right. So let's hold on. Let me get that done for you. Let me see how best we can get that worked out for you. Hold on.
Okay.
Stay with me.
Okay. I'm trying to run him. I'm really trying to run him, but I wanted to get away from the phone call one where I call the IRS, because more than likely he'll give me a phone number to somebody who is pretending to be the IRS, and he put me on hold. He give me the phone number to somebody who's pretending to be the IRS. That way I just give them I give his associate my bank card, and I wanted to try to get away from that. And try to get him with I'll just go down there myself and talk to them myself. Um, he put me on hold again. I hate it. I'm kind of, yeah, Dave, I am trying to end it tonight, because I don't like scam baits that go multiple days. Not unless you have them really hooked. This guy I've got pretty hooked, but at the same time, I can't guarantee that he'll pick up tomorrow. That's one of the downfalls with scam baiting, is that you can't guarantee that somebody's always going to answer the phone. You can only hope and pray that they do. So with that, I can't guarantee that I stall this out till tomorrow, and then tomorrow on stream I call and nobody answers. I can't guarantee that, or I can't guarantee that somebody does answer. Um, I've had way too many where I set them up perfectly, and then I try to call them the next day and the line's off. So I try to avoid those sometimes, um, and try to handle them on the day of. Johnny Johnson. No, I don't know who Jaden Spicer is. So yeah, we're trying to once he gets back on the line, we're gonna try to get him going on what area, and at least this way he'll know. He'll know that I'm going out and trying to get this taken care of, and he should have a payday coming soon. So try to use that as a motivator to get him to keep going. If he ever picks back up the phone. I don't really know what kind of route he's going to go now. Plus, one of the good things is that I know that this group, the scammer group, is pretty professional. So there's a very high likelihood that they're going to keep this phone number. Yeah, I really want to get this guy to pop. And I feel like if I give enough of, hey, this didn't work, hey, that didn't work, what's going on, da 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 da. If I give enough of those, I feel like that's going to end up getting him so frustrated that, well, I've given you these options and I've given you this option and nothing seems to work and I don't understand and you're being so argumentative and blah, blah, blah. So I think doing that is really going to get him going. We'll stay on for just a couple more minutes to see if he does pick up. But I feel like he is trying his best to figure out what exactly to do with me. Because the whole barcode scanning thing isn't working. And I'm going to reach out to some people to try to see what we can do about reporting that. And seeing if it's possible to report a barcode, which I don't really know if you can. I've never really dealt with that, so it's gonna be a learning experience for me tonight to see if we can report a barcode. If we can, beautiful, we can keep going from there. If not, we'll try to get some more credible information from him. Yeah, he's going to take a lot more effort than most to try to get to pop because he's very, very professional. And you can hear it. You can hear him slip up and get annoyed every once in a while. Hear him slip up and get annoyed with me every once in a while. But he catches himself. He catches himself very quickly. Yeah, Christian. Like I said, I don't know if it's possible. Honestly, I don't think it is possible. But we're going to at least try. Okay, we're going to give it one more minute. And then we're probably just going to end it. Because, I'm not... Yeah, he's not really in a hurry. He's not really in a rush. Which is fine, because that just means we can screw with him more tomorrow. And again, tomorrow we'll be live again tomorrow. Probably about 3:30 my time, Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to join in tomorrow, you can, to try to see the conclusion, to see where this exactly goes. I'm actually kind of happy with it because it is a longer one, and he's really trying his best. Exactly, Christian, and that's what a lot of them are. What I try to play with a lot of them is that they don't expect somebody like me who asks so many questions. But yeah, we'll be in again tomorrow about 3:30 Mountain Standard Time. I should be off work about that time. Well, I'll definitely be off work about that time, and I'll be home, and we can take care of it then, and be able to wrap it up perfectly tomorrow, along with get everything good. Okay, it's been about a minute. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. We'll call him back later. We'll call him back tomorrow. But in the meantime, it is time for me to get off, guys. So thank you, everyone, for coming in. Special thank you to Reed Berry for the members program today. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that, Reed. You don't know how much that helps out the channel and helps out the cause, and it really does it really does tell YouTube to push it out my content to a lot more people, so that way we can be able to spread a lot more awareness about scams. Because if we spread more awareness about scams, we can limit the number of victims we end up getting. If we can limit the number of victims we end up getting, that means that's less money for those scammers. Less money for the scammers means that it's less likely that they're going to continue scamming, which means they're going to end up quitting, which is my whole reason for doing this, is to try to get as many frustrated and pissed off and annoyed and just over trying to do this kind of lifestyle that they end up quitting. Because to me, that's the best way to be able to try to handle it. Again, we'll be in tomorrow about 3:30 Mountain Standard Time, maybe a little bit sooner. Christian, if you could please put a link to the Discord before you leave, that would help. If you want to stay up to date about when I am going live and about any new videos coming out, any new content, any new posts, Christian is going to be posting a link to the Discord. Click the link and you can join the Discord. It's got a lot of great, useful stuff on it. I try to post any kind of updates on anything about when I go live, when I post new videos, if I might end up canceling the stream that day, or if it's going to be early, anything like that. It really does help. You can join. Christian just posted the link to it. Just click the link. It'll take you to the Discord, and that way you can stay up to date on everything. With all of that done and my voice almost gone, thank you guys very much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out, and hopefully I can see you guys again tomorrow. Again, reminder, 3:30 Mountain Standard Time. We're going to call back Spencer. We're going to try to wrap up Spencer and try to see how many more we